Hey guys, my name is Dice Rollin, and welcome back to Doki Doki. We had a little bit of an interlude there with an Oculus Rift game, but we're back, and of course we're back with a, probably a penultimate sort of decision here. No pressure. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Probably. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Yes, believe it or not. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. Yeah, bullshit. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Dice? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Sure. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. Great. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Just a touch. So is that everything we need to go over? I guess. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Yay! Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Enthusiasm. Do you feel the same way, Dice? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. Close enough. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. Yet. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Dice picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Okay. Can we stop discussing your cupcakes for a brief moment? They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... Wow, okay. I get it. I'm kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. Get it. I like how Monika's just in the middle of this, looking at anything but either of these two. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Well, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Speaking of, I still got a bad feeling about that. No. I kinda appreciate it. Yep. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. Oh well, maybe it's all nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Okay, yeah, alright. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Yippee. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika, Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. It's fine. Shoot me an email. Use AOL. I don't know. No, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Oh, amazing. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Ooh, well, is that second base or... Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Fantastic. My house? Hey, is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. That way I won't be able to see her torture dungeon that she has. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Gotta pick up all those porn magazines. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Dice. Oh, thank you. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Oh yeah, that's why. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Difficult. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Sure. I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. For one reason or another. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Hey, back up! I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. I have so much shit to clean! Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. And handling? But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Maybe she'll bring some of her dungeon torture tools, I don't know. She even told me she was looking forward to it. What does it mean? I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. No, not at all. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Bullshit. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. I'm sure. It's already Sunday. Oh shit, time flies fast, don't it? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Oh sure, excuse me. What are we hoping for here? Aside from not being killed by her. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Okay. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. That's not a good sign. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I do not like this for several reasons. One, there's no music. Good or bad, there is no music. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Oh god. Ah! Hi, guys. Jesus Christ. You couldn't send me a text or something. I'd be slapping that bow off your goddamn head. I sit down in her room. Nice cow. Plushie, by the way. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I don't know, by comparison to my room, goddamn, that's not bad. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Oh, I see. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but you're freaking me out! Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Yes, I remember. Monika told me. Ah. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? True. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Dice. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. Hey, if I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, well, excuse me! If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. I call bullshit. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. So what you're saying is my visit here is like a punishment to you? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Okay. It just wants to torture me. Okay, that's a good sign. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, guys. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Dice? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. No shit! Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Now see, that's not true. Goddammit, I'm gonna talk about this later then. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I'd known her? Did you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Dice. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. That is an important thing, my dear. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Well, okay, damn. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Oh, Jesus. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Dice. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. Jesus. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah. Dice. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Dice. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain by her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Dice. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Good lord, I hope so. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Dice. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you, Eldon. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I hope! I should just focus on what's ahead of me. This is the same house! You all have the same houses? As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah! Hello! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Oops. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you that I can't fucking see. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pardon me? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. It is my room. It's not bad. I take Yuri to my room. Don't mind the skeleton in the closet. It's fine. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Yeah, it isn't usually. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. You know, so you don't come in here and just get a waft of that man smell. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, but then you would have seen the porn, the hentai. You don't know. No. And also my mouse pad with the big boobs. Yeah, you would have seen that. That would be even more embarrassing. Thank you. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. That's where I keep the porn. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah! Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. A few things, just a few things. Everything else, don't touch it. Don't even look at it. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Fucking A, she going all out here. You know what? I can appreciate that. Do you have a candle that smells like impending doom? Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. Speaking of mood lighting and aromatherapy... Speaking of mood lighting and aromatherapy candles... I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Where, although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, at least, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person, especially since you're wearing a turtleneck. But, anyway, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Maybe. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. I won't, but you can. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wood cylinder-shaped object. What? I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Oh, I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Slightly torture dungeon-esque, don't you think? I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. That'd be neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's my torture tool. It's my favorite one. I call it Sybil. It's a diffuser for essential oils. Ah. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I, myself, yeah. This motherfucker, probably not. Not familiar at all. That's okay. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Well, shit, alright. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Let's go back on the romance for a real split second. That was like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. How did you carry that in your bag without that shit getting everywhere? Oh, that smells wonderful. And I promptly pass out. What kind of mood is that for? This is a jasmine essential oil. Smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I should not be in a literature club. Really. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Okay. I see. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? Sure. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. I don't know about anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Those are for a particular kink that she enjoys, called BDSM. But with a little flair. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? I got paper. I don't know if it's origami, but I got paper. Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Origami, excuse me. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Okay? We'll need about 100 of them. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah? Well, what will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Okay? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Yeah. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. You would like to think. What kind of words are we talking about here? Same kind of words that you seem to like in the poems that I make? Because that might be a problem. It may attract some to peek inside. And also the aroma of cupcakes. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. That's not really red, it's more like a yellow-orange, I'm just saying. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker dice. Fucking hey, what do I do with that? You can write any characters you want. Oh, God. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper. doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Dude. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. What is your desired length? Just ignore that. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Whoa! Hey, The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. I'm scared now. She got ribbon. She got these essential oils, which may or may not be actual essential oils for relaxation. And then she get this knife out. What? Excuse me? The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Gently. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. This is what I use in my pastime. Don't worry. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Oh, probably, but please, go ahead. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Yet. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. And also the feeling of blood. And the screaming. What am I saying? Some fucked shit, that's what you're saying. Please don't think I'm weird for this. Oh, too late. You're laughing at me. No! I'm not laughing at you. Because that would most likely incur some sort of knife related to wrath. It's just funny how nervous you get about. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is? Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Yes, to keep it out of your goddamn hands for a second, please. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Bless you. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Don't do that. Ow. Guys. Why did you do that? That's a good question. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. Yeah, it's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Why do you phrase it like that? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there's that. There's also that option, I guess. Okay, Mayday. She's a vampire. And it all makes sense now, doesn't it? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. Oh, sure, no problem. Happens all the time. You should see what happens when I have a bloody nose. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. This is the point where you should call Monica and tell her, never mind, I'll come help you. Okay? Or even shit, Natsuki, how about that? Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Are you sure? How would I do something like that? Pretty easily, apparently. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? What if I don't recover from this? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. That helps no one. Nice! Did you really just do that? Apparently. Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. No, she'll never want anything to do with me again. Which could be a good thing, I don't know. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So weird, guys. You have no idea. But, on a scale of 1 to 10, my friend, I think you're a couple notches up from me. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri called me rude? I have no response for that. But I have a few. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't. I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities, which does not include cutting people and licking the blood. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Pinterest? Are you ready to move on to the next task? Sure. Does it involve more creepiness? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Is it water paint? Oh, that's right. I couldn't find those. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Watercolor? I read. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Okay, that's a different way of doing water paint. Do you mind fetching those for me? Of course not. 6 cups of water. How am I gonna bring those back all at once? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Fair enough. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Touché. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips. Then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Hi! I was just hiding under your bed. Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it down over her arm. That's a good sign. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Okay. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Okay. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides, so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Okay. I mean, given what I'm doing, I can't really be too sarcastic here. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Smooth. Smooth like silk. Kia. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Whip. Is there something on my face? No. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. And there we go. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Listen, I don't have any more blood to share. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. In a turtle, I hope it's not summer here, because, my god, she's wearing a turtleneck, she's got a hot, wet towel on her face, and she's saying it's good. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation to my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Now it's gonna be extremely awkward, sitting there on the floor next to her with a boner. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the moment that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars, which is difficult to do with watercolors. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? It ain't dry yet, damn. Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, goodbye. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Sure. You say that like you're glad it's over. Well, see, here's the thing. Boner. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh, maybe, probably a little bit more than just a little bit. Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Too bad! Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Sure. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. Jokes, no. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. Take out? As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, guys. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh my god! Hey, back up. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Uh-oh. Hi, Dice. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Dice. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Again, there is no music here. I don't like it! Yeah, so. I'll see you tomorrow. Shit. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well. I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. I can see that, yeah. They have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this, Dice? Why am I feeling this way, Dice? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Ah, shit. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Dice. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. Excuse me? I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain anymore. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, guys. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Guys, I like you so much that I want to die. Jesus, easy now. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm, squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Ah! I'm still under the assumption that what looks like a good answer may not be a good answer. God damn it. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Nice. Apparently I'm a brunette in here too. Good, excellent. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Guys, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, guys. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? Depression doesn't work like that. They're not going away at all, Dice. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Dice. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. Oh god, did I fuck up? But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. That's not a good sign. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. There's no music! Guys, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she's overslept again. That dummy. You would think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for it, guys. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? I don't like it! Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. No shit! Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I hadn't read before. That is not, that's not good. That's not good. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Guys, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I don't like it! I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. I don't like it! What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ah, fuck. That's... Trace back? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, is this a nightmare? It has to be. You know what, I actually preferred no music. Shit. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. I am shaking, goddammit. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? I blame Monica, honestly, come on. She's pulling some shit here, okay? She's doing some brainwashing or something. What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. Yeah, I did fuck up. Shit. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been. Yeah, I did fuck up. Shit. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I get it. I get the point. I'll go back. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Unless it's telling me I can't go back and it won't change anything. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still can do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. Sure about that? And shit! I am legitimately upset about that. Oh, okay. That's fucking creepy. And I don't like it. God damn it. Okay, well what does this do then? It keeps switching her name with these jumbled up letters and symbols. I am disturbed. I know I'm not reading the text, but that's because I keep expecting differences. You saw every time I was supposed to talk to Sayori, it was a glitch. What the fuck? I'm not sure what I should be doing here. If I should continue this like it's a new game, or try to go back. But see, then it said I couldn't go back. And see, at this point, I'm not sure if, even if it did let me go back and choose a different choice, like to say, yeah, we're best friends to Sayori, then if it would just give me the same result. So there's only 3 of us so far. You're a fucking virus, aren't you? I don't like how you phrase that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I don't like it. I know I've said that a lot, but I don't like it. And I don't like the cheerful music anymore. Yay. Wow, okay. I'm uncomfortable. Girl 1. Yeah, listen, I have no idea what to do. I really don't. Because, oh my god, I just noticed that. I just fucking noticed that. They have a picture in the background of Sayori when she hung herself. I cannot deal with this. Okay, this is some alternate universe time continuum bullshit. Okay? You really expect me to be in a club with this? I don't even know if the mouse is showing, but yeah, okay, so it's just going through like Sayori was never here. And it's like I've started over, but not really. Again, I know I'm not even reading the dialogue here, but my god. It's the same, but it's not. Okay, so is this gonna be a situation where you, Monica, just pick off the rest of them one by one until it's just me and you left? Is that how this is gonna go? Cause, ooh. What? Okay, I spent the last few minutes kind of speeding through that, first part of the, game, minus Sayori was all almost exactly the same. Almost. And then it gets to the first assignment, the first poem, and he comes up with this bullshit. Sure. Okay. Guess I have to read this. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Okay. Why do I feel like that could be Natsuki? Who wrote that? Shit. Alright. I don't fucking know. Listen, we're gonna be just going right down the fucking line here, okay? I don't fucking know. Okay, that picture's not there anymore. Yeah, hi, Satan. Wow, okay, what? That is so unnerving, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyway. You are yeah, you're way too close. Oh, okay. That your eye is a little it's a little off. And it keeps getting more off, actually. I don't think I can pretend that that didn't happen, actually. So... Whoa, okay. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay. Oh, was that weird? Well, I didn't get it. I'm gonna have to go back in post and see what the hell that said, because that went way too fucking fast. You guys can probably pause it and see what the hell that was. Wow, okay. I'm out! Ah, shit, did I click past that fucking... Something about bath? I don't think she looked like that before. Could be wrong, but... Yeah! No, that's fucking insanity right there! Feel it alright! Yeah, she fucking insane. Good. Great. I was attempting to get with the insane bitch. I'm fine. I can see that. Just need some water. Help with yourself. There's something I've just done? Yes! Actually. It was a psychotic breakdown. That's what that was. So you don't know anything? Sorry. Can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Bullshit. Anyway. I'm gonna stop here. See, I also realized when I went back here, I fucked up. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I technically started a new game. So I can't go back to get that other choice that may have prevented bad ending number 1. So, I'm just gonna stop here. Thank you. That's enough for one day. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like to let me know. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what the fuck is going on. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more videos like this. And the rest of Doki Doki. See you later.